Julie Kotacek from Phoenix, Arizona, and I've been an Epicure consultant since the beginning of April of 2021. I am a wife. We've been married for almost 19 years, and we have two kids who are now teenagers, a 13 and a 16-year-old, who are both very active in scouting and music in their school. And so life is busy, which brings me back to my story of how I became a Epicure consultant. So let's flash back to earlier this year in March. I was scrolling on Facebook and I ran across an invitation from an acquaintance of mine through Girl Scouts. Now, she's always left the impression on me of being honest and friendly. And so I thought, let's check it out. So I went to her online virtual party, and as I was watching her cook the amazing chicken fajitas in our multi-purpose steamer, I was in awe. I was in awe of the fact that this little square purple box was going to cook my meal in 20 minutes or less. Now, I did mention that I was that busy mama, and so many times we were not eating dinner until 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So if that silicone purple box could cook my meal in half the amount of time and to have dinner before we start our evening activities, I was like, sign me up. The second thing that she had mentioned was that our food line was allergy friendly, food allergy friendly. I have had food allergies, for several years after discovering a lot of abdominal pain and bloat and pressure that I discovered I had a milk allergy. So years and years and years, I have been always looking at food labels, checking that label, seeing if it had milk. If it had milk and even an ounce of it, I would put it back on the shelf. I was constantly looking at food labels. So when she mentioned that I could be able to have food that was not going to cause havoc on my gut, I was intrigued. Since 85% of our food line is vegan, up to the point where you put a meat or egg in it or milk in it, I was like, this just might be my answer. So, like I mentioned, I was very intrigued with that multi-purpose steamer. And I looked at the business opportunity and I saw, wait a second, I could get that multi-purpose steamer, a variety of food and additional products that can help me to make my food raw to ready in 20 minutes or less for a fraction of the price of what I would pay for everything separately. I was like, yes. I said, but I told that consultant I'm not going to sell. Been there, done that. I'm not going to sell. She was very kind and nice, and she says, that's okay, Julie. You know what? I want to make sure that I meet you where you're at and that you are happy and that you fall in love with Epicure. So I began to try it, and I had to do that first required class to get me launched, and I was having so much fun. I'd put my apron on and I'd follow the directions and I would be on video and I would share to the world what Epicure was all about. And every single time that I pushed play to share, I had so much fun. I was learning, I was improving, and with class after class after class, I knew I was just getting better. Then I saw the paycheck come through, and I was amazed that if just sharing what I was cooking for dinner for my family was bringing in an additional income, that this opportunity really had some high potential. So here I am, not quite a year out, and I am still I'm still sharing the opportunity, the hosting opportunity, the food, and it's so heartwarming to hear the stories that I work with in regards to that they've never heard Epicure before, that their kids can finally be able to bring gluten-free cupcakes to the classroom party and not have to worry about an allergic reaction. I've had customers who are on keto only diet, and how they've been able to use Epicure in their keto friendly diet. And for me personally, I can tell a difference. I can tell a difference when I eat Epicure versus going out to dinner or eating an older recipe, because the next day, my belly, oh my belly. So I just wanted to share my story, and if you are ever thinking about the opportunity of becoming a consultant, just know, talk to your consultant who brought you, and just explore the opportunity. You know, like I said, I didn't want to sell, but here I am. I'm enjoying it. I'm having so much fun, and the additional income is certainly nice. So why I do this? Number one why is because I love the product. I love the fact that I feel good eating it, and my body is happy. My body is happy when I eat Epicure. Number two, I've created some really good goals, in the sense that when my husband and I were planning our honeymoon almost 19 years ago, we picked all the places in the world of where we would want to go. And we wanted to go to Rome. We're both very devout Catholics. We wanted to go to Rome. But we were young, we did not have a lot of money. And in fact, actually, my in-laws ended up paying for our honeymoon, or part of our honeymoon, to go to Cancun, which was amazing. But we've always had Rome on our bucket list. So because of Epicure, I'm allowed to be able to save that income so that we can be able to go to Rome for our 20th wedding anniversary. So don't ever stop dreaming. Don't ever stop believing in yourself. And, just maybe consider Epicure as that avenue for reaching those dreams.